Today, the New York State Senate passed a bill to legalize mixed martial arts in New York again. This is the fifth time this bill has passed the Senate, but every time before it is stalled in the Assembly. Now, local supporters hope for passage this time round. We get more on the story now from 7 Eyewitness News reporter Katie Morse.
It might be quiet outside Western New York mixed martial arts, but take a step inside the training facility and it's a different story.
Good. As you can see, it's a packed house night to night.
MMA is the fastest growing sport in the world, and here local fighters like TJ Sumler prep for their next battle.
I've been fighting about 9 years.
But all his professional fights are out of town now because MMA is still illegal in New York State. Fighters and coaches are hoping the bill that passed in the Senate today will pass in the Assembly so MMA professionals can fight legally close to home.
They live within Buffalo, Tonawanda, and currently I manage 10 professionals within this area, and they got to pack their bag and leave every time they have to fight.
We got to pack up, kiss our kids goodbye, and go fight out of town and be the bad guy.
And as the father of 4-year-old twins, Sumler says that's not easy. He also says by outlawing pro fights, New York State is missing out. The state does allow amateur fights, and they typically bring out around 1,000 people. Sumler says pros would have many more fans, and they'll spend big.
They're buying food, they're buying tickets, they're buying alcohol, and then after that, they're patronizing the city they're in because they want to go out and have fun. So they're going to go out to a club and party afterwards and hotels. So it's like the whole package.
What I would like to see is New York, our senators and our governor and everybody else to recognize that the sport is actually a sport and can happen here in New York just like everywhere else in the world.
Now, former Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver is the one who blocked the MMA vote in the New York State Assembly for the past 5 years. But now that he's been arrested on federal corruption charges, fighters are hoping that the bill will make it to the floor for an Assembly vote this year. And political supporters have said the state would benefit from the economic bump MMA fights would provide. Live in the studio tonight, Katie Morse, 7 Eyewitness News.